guys just waiting to take advantage.
And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. Outside Murray. There's a screen. Puts up a three. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
And the win was there for them, but they just let it get away. Just couldn't make enough plays late.
And, you know, those are the kind of games that sting and that bad taste lingers. Knowing you were in it, but not coming through down the stretch, those are hard to get over sometimes.
Now here's Brunson. Thomas outside. Can they get it? And Brunson with the bucket on the assist by Thomas.
Don't let Brunson get hot. I mean, he'll answer all game long.
Pass to Mobo. Here's the closer. Takes a three. And it's Thomas with the rebound. New York trails by 3. Brunson with it from behind the arc. Knocks down the long J. Brunson's got 6 points.
Pretty much the second Brunson gets the ball, he's into motion, and that's how it's done.
Willis, the pass to Maker. And here's Connect outside. Can't get it to go. Missed his first one. The Knicks have gone 4 of 8 and looking in control. To the paint. Here's the closer, defended by Murray. Count it. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Los Angeles.
They've really been disruptive on the defensive end, forcing turnovers and turning those turnovers into points at the other end.
And also, the coaching staff has to love the hustle so far. Just playing with great energy, getting out and converting in transition.
So it's Los Angeles now, after the basket by New York on the other end. The closer, no good.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
To the middle. And out of bounds, Los Angeles will have it.
Looking at the Knicks, this is a breakdown of their stats here in the early part of the season. And they're a solid defensive squad, finishing in the top half of the league in terms of opponent scoring. You like seeing them be intense on this end of the floor.
And many of the turnovers they cause are a direct result of their terrific ball pressure. These guys just get up in your shirt. And Los Angeles making a change here. Irving's checked in. McBride, he's checked in for New York. Here's Maker. And so far in this one, 2 for 4.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over.
Craziest fans get a free t-shirt. Let's hear it, fans.
Here's a look at some numbers for him.
And a stat to focus on is his steal total over the last 5 games. He's been working on his defense, trying to be a disruptor, and it's made them a lot better on D.
And here's Brunson. 6 points for him. And it's Irving with a rebound.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Jalen Brunson's craft sets him apart. He said, quote, "I've always played with my instincts and tried to see the game a couple plays ahead. As I've gotten older, that part of my game has gotten wiser and better, but I'm still learning." Ryan, that's a scary thought for the rest of the league.
He's already plenty dangerous, Allie. Here's Maker. Last game, 26 points for him. And Giannis Antetokounmpo picks up that foul. That's his first foul. Washington's checked in for Los Angeles. Toppin, he's checked in for New York. Pass to Mobo. Here's Maker. Six on the shot clock. Here's Mobo. And we've got a timeout call by J.J. Redick. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players.
All right, fans, let's give some applause for the Los Angeles
Yes. That's before our new one.
And Los Angeles making a change here. Robinson's checked in. And focusing on the small forward position here. The top rebounders at that spot this season. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
First personal foul.
Los Angeles shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
Maker.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he drops the first. Both shots good from the stripe.
He's one of the league's best free throw shooting bigs. A performance like this certainly proves it.
Pass to Toppin. Outside McBride. Thomas outside for three. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Here's Maker. 6 points for him. Here's Willis. 6 to shoot. Over Thomas. And it's Willis missing.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. Brunson's got 8.
The lefty getting it to go. Jalen Brunson once again.
Well, I don't think anyone predicted that Jalen Brunson would become the player he is today, Grant.
Yeah, that's for sure, B.A.
A second-round pick. He's a hard-working, competitive, and an elite offensive
defensive player.
Antetokounmpo's checked in for New York. Jackson comes in for Thomas. The Knicks have gone 6 of 13 so far in this one. Antetokounmpo, right side. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's going to go on Mitchell Robinson.
You know, no opponent is willing to give Antetokounmpo an easy look. I mean, they want to make it hard on him, and he's going to get bodied up, and he's learned to accept that.
That one misses. Well, Clark, we all continue to be amazed by Giannis. What do you like most about his game?
I just think his passion and energy and relentless effort, he gives it to you every time he steps between the line. You get the sense he's not taking any plays off, and he's trying his very best, and that's an endearing quality and something I've really admired about his game throughout his career.
He's off on the second, and Clark, Giannis is an endearing player in many ways. Which one of his dad jokes is your favorite?
Tell you what, B.A., I can't pick out a favorite, but I love the fact that he's got such a great sense of humor and a sense of being comfortable in his own skin. That all comes out when he interacts with the media and fans. He doesn't take himself too seriously, and I think that's why so many people love him.
Los Angeles shooting their 5th and 6th free throw attempts tonight.
Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. 2 shots.
No good on that one. And he can't make the second free throw either. He missed them both.
Usually free throws are a formality for him. I didn't expect that result when he stepped up there.
McBride nails it from 3. And the Knicks lead by 1.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Here's the closer. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. The closer's got 7 points.
So far, he's been dominant this period, making the most of his opportunities.
Brunson passes to Antetokounmpo. Got a piece of it. Just 5 on the clock.
You really have to appreciate and respect the spirit Giannis plays the game with, a beacon of energy and enthusiasm for his team. They all feed off of him, an attitude of joy and unselfishness.
And he knocks down the first one.
Yeah, you know, the Greek Freak is extremely versatile. He's a 5-position player and does all of it at an elite level.
Harris is checked in for Maker.
Oh, you didn't see? I'm gonna see your picture of how we decorated the park. It's real pretty.
And so Antetokounmpo nails both of them. And so it's Irving with it. He brings it up for Los Angeles. Washington outside. Back to Irving. Washington inside. He's against Toppin. Clock at 6. Harris down low. Defended by Jackson. Harris' shot is good.
Boy, that's a nice touch from Harris right there, showing you exactly how under control he is close to the basket.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Here's Jackson. He's guarded by Washington. It's hauled in by Robinson. Well, the Lakers shooting about 47% during this first quarter. Blocked! Here's Kolek. Outside McBride. Down low.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
3 trips to the line so far for him in this one.
2 shots.
That free throw misses. And he's good on the second. One quarter in the books, and it's been a close one. It's Los Angeles leading by 1. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. What do you guys think about Los Angeles here in this one?
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
And, you know, for them guys, it's all about tempo. Keep the pressure on and do so as much as possible.
And for New York, they're shooting about 47%. A nice number. Well, Grant, as you always say, in the playoffs, you need a player who can score in isolation.
That's true, B.A. And in a 7-game series, defenses disrupt your set offense. If your stars can go mano-a-mano and create something out of nothing, that's often the best you can get.
So on the floor for the Knicks. Toppin out there with Giannis Antetokounmpo. Then it's Jackson. Then there's Miles McBride. And it's Kolek in at the 2. And the lead just keeps changing hands.
5 times already, and we still haven't gotten out of the first half.
Now Irving. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Great open look there. And the Lakers lead by 2.
Reed looking to get others involved. Nice awareness there.
Antetokounmpo, a screen on Irving. Jackson for 3. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Harris outside. Pass to the closer. Out to Harris. Outside Irving. Shot clock at 5. And he buries his first look.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Now here's Toppin. Pass to Jackson. Here's Kolek. Unloads. And that one no good to start off the night. For Los Angeles, they've got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Washington passes to Irving. Back to Washington. Here's the closer. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
Los Angeles shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
And that's a little better than they did last year from the free throw line.
Shoot 2.
Free throw good. Robinson. Connects checked in for Tobias Harris. So hits one and misses one at the line. Jackson on the wing. He's guarded by Irving. Anderson passes to McBride. And a miss there on the triple.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
Grant, we all know how good Kyrie Irving is, but he's especially lethal in the fourth quarter.
And his clutch moments go far beyond his series winner in the 2016 finals. He thrives in high-pressure moments and has done so his whole career.
And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Jones, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Halls checked in for New York. And here are the most accurate point guards in the NBA this season when it comes to field goal percentage. Number 5 is Kyrie Irving.
It's really simple. As a point guard, it's your job to create good shots for others. These guys also are great at creating shots for themselves.
Well, you know they're not going to do that, though. I mean, even as deadly as they are from the field, they're always looking to set up their teammates first.
Now look at Giannis go up and get it.
How about the springs of this guy, Antetokounmpo, also known as the Greek Freak? I mean, he just gets up off the ground like a rocket on these alley-oop chances.
Here's Jones. Hits a three-point game. Quarter number 2 and around 3 minutes gone by. Pass to Murray. Back to Jackson. Antetokounmpo outside. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. Herb Jones picks one up.
You know, at almost 7 feet tall, Antetokounmpo is dangerous down inside, really. I mean, the defense has to be physical with him if they want to have a chance at preventing him from scoring in the paint.
And that one falls for Antetokounmpo. And Los Angeles making a change here. Maker's checked in. Toppin, he's checked in for New York. Jalen Brunson comes in for Jackson. And so Antetokounmpo nails both of them. For Los Angeles, they've got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. Pass to Robinson. Here's the closer. Gets the 3 to fall. The closer's got 6 here in the quarter.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Now here's Brunson. Give him 8. And that one drops for him.
He does not lack for confidence, and he shouldn't. I mean, this guy's a dangerous scorer.
Outside Robinson. Pass to the closer. No good on the triple.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
The kick out to Brunson. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. Here's Maker. He has 6. To the inside. Oh, got a piece of it. Fast break. Here we go. Here's Antetokounmpo. And they're unable to get the tying bucket there. For Los Angeles, they've gotten 4 of 8 shots to drop in the second. Pass to Maker. Here's Connect. Robinson with it. Defended by Murray. Here's the closer. Irving for 3. Beyond the arc. Counted from distance. Irving's got 8.
Some of the quickest hands in the NBA. Kyrie showing you that quick release there.
Brunson passes to Toppin. Blocked! And it's going to be out of bounds. New York will have another go. Thomas, he's checked in for New York. Inside. Robinson with a steal. Here's Willis. Nice. Gets his second bucket. He's 2 for 4 now.
In the NBA, you just can't let guys get to the rim.
Outside Murray. Thomas outside. And he lays it up and in. Thomas has got his first basket.
The simple bounce pass works at any level, including the highest level.
The closer passes to Robinson. Pass to the closer. Screen by Robinson. 6 to shoot. Banked it in off the glass. 15 points in the game.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Now here's Thomas. His last outing, he had 24 points. And the shot goes.
He's starting to find himself out there now. You know, he's taking much better shots here in the second quarter.
Willis, the pass to Robinson. Here's the closer. Pass to Willis. Over Antetokounmpo. And the basket by Willis. Willis has got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
And their offensive execution has really picked up here in the second period.
Yeah, and it should help them increase their separation here. I mean, this has been an impressive offensive output.
Now here's Murray. Still no points. The 3 is up. Hits the 3-pointer.
With maturity comes greater patience, understanding how to play smarter. Murray keeps his options open and finds a teammate who's gotten free.
And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Kyrie Irving's checked in for Los Angeles. Hall's checked in for New York. Jackson comes in for McBride. Here's Maker. He has 6. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. So far in the game, he's gone 2 for 4 from the line.
Guys, he's slightly fallen off his pace from a year ago at the line. And those points from the stripe have been a little harder to come by.
Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good. He's perfect from the line this time. New York trails by 6. Pass to Murray. Back to Brunson. Thomas outside. Murray from outside. It's hauled in by Robinson. Robinson's got his 4th rebound in this one.
They have a decent advantage in regards to rebounding.
Especially when you're scoring the ball at a decent clip the way they have. I mean, they've done exactly what's necessary to take the lead.
He drops it from range.
They're shooting the 3 extremely well this quarter. It'll be fun to see if they can keep it up.
Now here's Murray. No made baskets yet. Pass to Thomas. They set the screen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at them.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Now here's Irving. Give him 8 points now.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Up top, Jackson. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And now a look at the upcoming schedule for Los Angeles. On Monday, then on Wednesday.
The road is never the highlight of your schedule for any team. But for these guys, it is a chance to go out there, test themselves, and see how well they gel outside of home court. It could be a very valuable experience.
And he knocks down the first one.
This is how you stay in the game. They're doing a beautiful job from the line. 100% this quarter.
Antetokounmpo's checked in for Hall. Hits both from the stripe.
Already a very confident player. Knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
Pass to Mobo. Here's Willis. He has 6. This one for 3. And the three-pointer goes. Willis has got 7 now in this quarter.
He got off to a slow start. It took him a little while to get into the flow of this game. He's turned it on here in the second.
Thomas outside. The 3. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Here's Connect. Here's Maker. Give him 8 points now.
Man, the defender really went after him.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
At the line for 2, Maker.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. He does not get the second one. New York trails by 8. Pass to Brunson. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Maker's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Willis. Puts up a 3. And it's Maker missing.
Hey, how about imagining if they were hitting their shots, how big the lead could be. But so far, that's not been the case.
5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Thomas, and the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. These are his first free throws of the game.
Shooting for New York, Thomas. 2 shots.
The first one falls. So he gets them both. 15 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Here's Willis. He's got 9. There's the 3. Pure from 3-point range. Willis has got 12 points in the game.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
And we've reached halftime in this one. It's Los Angeles leading by 9. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Well, Coach, this first half has been a struggle. What's been the problem?
Lack of intensity. We're back on our heels for attacking us. We're not getting much done.
Guys, they'll look to be the aggressor in the second half.
All right, good stuff, Allie. And we'll get back to the action at the start of the third quarter.
Hey folks, we know you're anxious for the first half breakdown, but a surprise start to the show is only fitting with some early season power rankings.
Yeah, taking a look at the Lakers, they are hurting. What's that saying? It's always darkest before the dawn? Well, it must be in the middle of the night over there, because it's dark. It's real dark right now.
Yeah, time for somebody to light a spark for them.
Spark? They need a flamethrower, Ernie.
My bad. Turning back now to our game, lots of positives in that first half for the Lakers.
I mean, when you go inside and impose your will this way, you're delivering a gut punch.
Yeah, there's a whole other half to go, but the way they're winning this makes them the heavy favorite now. And that is going to do it for us. Let's get back to some second half action with Brian Anderson and company.
And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books.
Oh my God. Bro,
here's Brunson. They've got Connect, and it's Maker in at the center, locking down the middle. Murray finds Thomas. And here is Antetokounmpo. Back to Thomas. There's the triple. They get it back. And he jams it home with authority.
Grabs the board and goes right in for the putback. I love it, B.A.
Yeah, wanting to close the gap. Makes sense to get aggressive on the glass here.
Well, I don't think it would be a bad idea, but I mean, they could use all the second chance points they can get.
So on the floor for New York, we've got Murray. Also Jalen Brunson out there. And it's Thomas in at the small forward. Back to Brunson. Antetokounmpo with it. 5 to shoot. Giannis driving inside, and it's in there. Antetokounmpo has got 14 points for the game.
Giannis has tremendous physical attributes, but his confidence is something that separates him from most.
Pass to Willis. Nails it. He's now 6 for 8 from the floor.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Now here's Thomas. He's got 9. The ball's knocked loose, and it's going to be out of bounds. New York will have another go. Over a minute and a half now into this third quarter action. Los Angeles leading by 10. Here's Willis. Misses, and you know he wants that one back. For New York, they've gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. And the bucket counts, and he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play.
Personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the next, Thomas. 1 shot.
Free throw good. Thomas. The Lakers' shooting has been good, around 52% from the field. Pass to Mobo. Here's Willis. Let's go with a 3. And it's New York with a rebound. Thomas has got his 5th rebound in this one. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Brunson. Now here's Thomas. Sends it home from 3-point land. And now just a 4-point Los Angeles lead.
Handling the ball like a guard, Giannis has become very proficient at doing damage with the pass.
Willis. And scoring. That now makes him 7 for 11 in this game.
Well, he's just zoned in. And in most cases, taking quality shots very much within the flow of the offense.
And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. He wants to review the game plan.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for Houston Squad.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Antetokounmpo outside. Back to Brunson. Maker with a rebound. Maker's got 7 rebounds in the game. Out left to the wing. Pass to Mobo. Here's Willis. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. And it's an 8-point Los Angeles lead.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
Antetokounmpo outside. Now Thomas. And here's Brunson. 6 on the shot clock. Fires from the wing. And no good, trying to use the glass. Los Angeles leading by 8. Pass to Willis. Here's the closer. To the paint. Here's Mobo. And the 3 off target. And here's Antetokounmpo. He'll bring it up for New York. Look at Giannis playing big inside against contact.
He is certainly one of the few true franchise cornerstones in the league. Few guys can take over a game like the Greek Freak.
And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot two. Jalen Brunson picks one up.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Lakers.
Well, I think they've been lethal from beyond the arc this game, no doubt about it. Hard to defend such spot-on shooting.
And you have to talk about the passing, too. I mean, the ball has been zipping around on the offense, and they've kept the extra pass mentality the whole way.
First free throw is good. And he makes both free throws. New York trails by 8. Antetokounmpo outside. And here's Thomas from the arc. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
You know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide open look.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Now here's Thomas. He's got 15. Off target from three-point range. Here's Willis. Pass to Mobo. Here's Maker. He's got 11. No good from 11 feet. Now here's Murray. Thomas outside. Down low. Giannis throws it down.
Superb initiative from Antetokounmpo. I mean, that may be something we overlook, but being able to take that initiative allows him to be a real menace when he's rolling to the rim after a bit.
The closer is good.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
New York trails by 10. Thomas outside to the middle. Tipped away. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
First personal foul, second team foul. At the line for the next, Bradshaw. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw no good. And Los Angeles making a change here. Irving's checked in. McBride, he's checked in for New York. He hits the second from the line. Los Angeles leading by 9. Maker pass to Willis. Puts up a deep 3. And it's New York with a rebound.
Since hitting 2 triples in the first half, he's been non-existent from out there.
Thomas outside. Unloads from 13. And the shot is good off the backboard. Thomas has got 17.
Some defenses are designed to yield the mid-range shot. For him, that's a good look.
Pass to Irving. The 3 is up. Sinks the tray.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Now here's Thomas. He's got 17. The closer pulls it in. Here's Maker. Antetokounmpo covering. The closer. Off the mark there with a 3. New York trails by 10. And here is Antetokounmpo. He's got 18. That one falls. Antetokounmpo has got 20 points.
You know, this is where Giannis still does most of his damage. He has the size, athleticism, and shot repertoire to hurt you inside.
Pass to the closer. Here's Willis. From downtown, fires in the triple. 23 points in the game.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They should continue to ride the hot hand.
Thomas up top, shoots, count it. That's his 7th basket of the game in 14 tries.
Can't blame the deficit on him. He's been scoring at will this period.
Pass to Willis. Here's the closer. Brunson with a double team. Irving for 3. And it's Thomas with the rebound. Thomas has got his 8th rebound here tonight. 1:41 left in the third. Here's Maker. Brunson defending. And Irving gets it to go.
That's the thing about Kyrie. He's a 3-level scorer.
New York trails by 11. Outside McBride. Back to Thomas. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. The closer's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Willis. Hits the trifecta. Willis has got 26.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Outside Brunson. Screen by Antetokounmpo. New York again can't hit.
It's hard not to want payback when you give up a 3 at the other end, but it can force you to rush things.
And here's New York now. They trail by 14. What a make! Giannis for 3.
Boy, he's really been dominant in this one. Unfortunately, he hasn't had much help.
Pass to the closer. Thomas with a steal. And they're running. Knocked away. Here's the closer. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Thomas outside. Brunson, a good look. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. The closer's got 5 rebounds in the game. Lets it go from deep. And that's not going to go. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's Los Angeles closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. They've been very effective from the 3-point line. That's the key for them so far. More 2K action in just a moment. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Karis LeVert is out there with Kyrie Irving. Then there's Mitchell Robinson. Then it's Connect. And it's Maker in at the 4. Now here's McBride. Pass to Toppin. Outside Brunson. Looking to get back on track. Brunson inside with the finish.
Now, he may only be 6'1", but Brunson plays much bigger than that. I mean, he plays with a physicality.
Outside Robinson. Irving for 3. And that bucket makes him 6 for 10 in the contest.
He's hit a pair of 3s each half, making a significant impact.
Toppin, a screen on LeVert. Murray from outside. Maker with a rebound. Maker's got 11 rebounds in the game. Los Angeles leading by 12. Outside Irving. Pass to Maker. LeVert with the ball. To the inside. Here's Connect. The 3. And it's Brunson with the rebound.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Murray up top. Toppin, a screen on LeVert. Here's Murray. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Now here's Irving. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. Jalen Brunson picks one up.
You know, for Irving, he's made an effort, a conscious effort to get to the line more, and for good reason. I mean, he's a really good foul shooter.
And he makes a first. You know, Clark, watching Kyrie Irving, he still does things you just can't believe.
His ball handling ability is just remarkable, and his finishing ability surpasses his rush hour handles, and that's saying a ton. He can beat anybody off the dribble. He can make tough shots. He really is one of the elite scorers from the guard position in the history of the NBA. I don't think that's an overstatement. From the angles he finishes, the shots he can make, he's as elite as we've had in the league.
And that one's good, Brunson.
And this is someone that can really hurt you from long range. He did that to a degree in the first half, and he's doing it now.
Irving against Brunson. Jacks up a three. Good. Now 7 for 11 on the night.
He's showing no signs of letting up here.
Outside Murray. The kick out to Brunson. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Toppin. Outside McBride. Launches it. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. It's LeVert on the wing. Defended by Murray. Maker with the bucket.
Cashing in on the interior, making it look all too easy.
And so it's Brunson who brings up the ball for New York. It's a 16-point game. Murray with it. Pass to McBride. And he's going for the oop here. Oh, Robinson with a block. And they're on the break. Here's LeVert. From down in the low post, it goes. And the Lakers lead by 18.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
And, you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away.
Here's Maker. And the shot goes down. Maker's got 4 points this quarter.
You know, we've seen a much different version of him in this half, guys. He's been sharper, more focused, and more assertive.
Now here's Murray. They need this. Shots blocked.
This is definitely a day he'd like to forget. He just hasn't had the energy or the intensity to get it done out there. He's still scoring.
He's going off this quarter. A huge reason why this team is on top.
Outside Brunson. Got it.
Such a strong floater game. Just another part of Brunson's expanding arsenal.
Los Angeles leading by 21. Pass to connect. And you see player training methods, Graham, a lot more than just running and getting shots up.
And you know, B.A., what interests me, players not just training their bodies better than ever, but also their minds. They're working on hand-eye coordination drills, and just all kinds of stuff to enhance their reflexes.
New York making a switch here. And New York has possession. Murray passes to McBride from the arc. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Maker's got 14 rebounds tonight, going after it.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. Strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
This has been their game plan here in the final period. We'll see if it continues to work out.
You know what? Teams can get a little three-happy down the stretch sometimes, letting it fly.
Now here's Brunson. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
He'll challenge any defender. Brunson going right after it inside.
At the line for two.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Brunson.
And each year, Brunson seems to get better, and that's a testament to his impressive work ethic and drive.
And some changes here for New York. Antetokounmpo comes in for Toppin, and it's Thomas in for McBride. Off on that one, so he goes 1 out of 2 at the line. Well, Clark, we're used to seeing a coaching carousel, but in recent years, even winning teams have changed coaches.
Well, you know, that is true, and at least the profession is getting a pay raise overall. But for teams looking to break through, B.A., changing the coach still seems to be the default button that most teams like and are more comfortable pushing.
Here's the closer. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo has got his 8th rebound here tonight. And there's the foul. It'll go on Kyrie Irving. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul. Substitution for your Lakers. Number 0, Terrence Willis.
Here's Brunson. Screen by Antetokounmpo. Inside. Oh, Giannis dunks it home.
The sheer power of Antetokounmpo goes up and throws it down hard. That is impressive.
Has to connect. Here's Willis from deep three-point land. That shot missing.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Thomas passes to Brunson. Back to Thomas. And here's Murray. 6 on the shot clock. Wing shot on the way. The rebound by Willis. Willis has got his 5th rebound in this one.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
Now here's Brunson. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Thomas. Hey, Grant, when you look at the mentality of today's players, what are the differences from back in your day?
Well, B.A., through the wonders of technology, players interacting more directly with their fans and telling their own stories. Also, there's a brotherhood. It's a bit more brotherly, with players on different teams more friendly than in days past. And, you know, I'm not sure how I feel about that.
Here's Willis.
Good whistle there.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
Second team foul. At the line for your Lakers, Willis. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. And that's good as he hits both shots. New York trails by 20. And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team.
All right, fans, let's give some applause for your Los Angeles
balance player of the game.
Yeah, and it's not surprising. He's really going at the defense inside throughout the entire game. Just showing the D no mercy whatsoever. They constantly were feeding him the ball, clearing out, and letting him do his thing.
They were not playing well and were in desperate need of a win. He took this responsibility upon himself, and he delivered. Grant, some rookies come into the league with a ton of hype. You've lived through that. How does it affect a young player?
Well, B.A., it can be overwhelming, and certainly it's a lot to endure. You're the focus of so much attention. There are so many expectations. And with all the media these days, it's even more magnified and intense.
Here's Thomas, following the score by Los Angeles. To the middle. And Giannis throws it down.
Yeah, he's been hooping, but the rest of the team, not so much.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. They lead by 20.
All right, fans, let's give some applause for your Los Angeles Dancers.
Robinson passes to LeVert. Now Irving. Well, you look at the so-called super teams that have been assembled in recent years. A lot of cautionary tales.
Yeah, I mean, teams giving up their draft picks for the better part of a decade to bring in a star. It can get ugly really fast if things don't work out. And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Lakers.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And with this win, they've tallied up a total of 6 wins on the year. And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for the closer.
And, you know, there was no stopping him tonight. Whenever he got the ball, he was looking to score, and rightly so.
Thomas. And that's good for 2. Thomas has got 21 points in the game.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Now here's LeVert. Pass to Irving. Six to shoot. From 6 feet away. Doesn't go for him. Good D by Brunson. Outside Murray. Over LeVert. They get the rebound. Here's Antetokounmpo. Misses the baby hook. They are blowing this one open.
Maybe the only question is how big will this lead grow?
Washington, a screen on Brunson. Antetokounmpo against Irving. Pass to Robinson. Here's LeVert. Good D by Murray. Now Thomas. So it's Los Angeles picking up the win. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not going to let the visitors back into the game.
Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Kyrie, what does it mean for this team getting the production off the bench that we saw tonight?
It's big time. You know, when you're a basketball player and you're able to make the right plays and play at a high intensity level and really come out and make an impact on the game, no matter if you're starting or coming off the bench. We've seen special guys do that. I'm glad we came out and handled business. It's a good win.
This team is so unselfish. Guys, back to you.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Grant Hill, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching. And as we leave, we present our player of the game.
The NBA is having a Christmas Day game. Let's not forget it's the holiday tradition. NBA Christmas Day begins at noon on ABC and ESPN. With properties to choose and discover.
Legendary Diane Ross, where the bombs fly with the ice sway. 5 years riding equal royal secrets, live on ABC.
What would you do if she doesn't try to get somebody who stays in her lane? Well, it's just a failure of imagination. You know, or weapons, just have an IQ of 160. Someone like you could get to police stations and try to get that mustache to make sense. I am so excited about this opportunity. Just gonna keep your enthusiasm and work good about it. Championship game on the line of the 125th meeting between these two teams. The Montana State Wildcats will come back on the field first and updated studio with Kevin Connors. Like a major development in Oxfordville this week, Tulane 17-3, looking for Orange Redneck Chambliss. He's going to keep it in games his hand on the turf. He was taken out of the game. Austin Simmons came on, completed a couple of passes, then fumbled. It's now 17-3, Tulane ball. Okay, Kevin, so that is having been terrible news if Chambliss were down 5 minutes. But Post Lane kept a good start for them. We'll keep you posted on game. 1st and 10. Montana State handoff. Right side run. Keeping it on the ground game. Very stubborn. With Julius Davis getting fit. I am so impressed with this Montana State offensive line right now. That last play, you had 9 Grizz defenders inside the box. They're saying to the quarterback, Justin Lamson, we dare you to throw it deep. But the Cats don't need to do it right now because they're getting positive yards on 1st and 2nd down, regardless of how many defenders are in the box for Montana. So 2nd down and 6. Davis stays in. Shuffles over to the left side. They'll give it to Davis again. Trying to bounce to right. He's positive yardage. He stops short. And Jarrett Ramos. 3rd down coming out here. This is not down in distance. It's not that 3rd short immediately. You really need to be aware of Justin Lamson tucking and running the football. He's one of the most dangerous dual threat quarterbacks. At the FCS level, if you're the Grizzlies, you cannot just rush. You don't get the quarterback down, rush against the level, and then you got to start squeezing the pocket, trying to cage him in. It feels like Montana has settled down in this game a little bit. This big opportunity for their defense. On 3rd and 3, Lamson looking to throw. He's going to throw a slant. Excellent throw. There is no window. Just put this thing down into Justin Lamson. Puts it early. Chris Long can make it back the ball. Excellent concentration. How long did we get in for a first down? Opportunity, clean catch, but I think watching that replay, he did secure it. So 1st down, Montana State. Jones carrying the outside. Stutter step. Fernandez wrestled down at the 30 after landing. Boy, that stutter step, that is just deadly. Making Kayla Wadowski looks silly out there, 45 on the edge. And this is something that Montana, they're going to need to make an adjustment. We've seen this a couple of times with Adam Jones. If you don't set the edge defensively, he's going to bounce the football onto the perimeter. He's going to make it back. Already over 100 yards. He only carried it 9 times for Montana State when these two teams met a month ago. He's got 8 rushes in his first half, 101 yards. Empty backfield for Lamson on 2nd down. In the pocket, Lamson down, flash to his vision. He's on he's got that speed because of offensive line area. So 1st down and replace the ends. I don't think so. So we got right tackle Cedric Jefferson. That's big one for play in the game against Bobcats. It's the right tackle Jefferson. Pre-snap, I was circling the defensive end. Tulia Pupu for the Grizz. He's yet to make his impact felt, and I think he's one of the most disruptive defensive linemen at the FCS level. He draws a hold. Finally, if you're Brisbane, you're seeing the Cavs are off track here on first and second down. It feels like for the first time all game. I mean, it's been complete domination by Montana State up until this point. Second and 15. Adam Jones with Lamps in the backfield. Down the middle motion. Out of the excellent traffic and control from Justin Wilson. And we get the penalty yardage back onto the 40 to set up third down. Man, I love watching Tom go down and play football. He's so stabby. The way he runs his routes, he's just a technician. Great job of getting friendly underneath the coverage for Justin Lamson to make this third down. He is twin brothers, so maybe playing together at the same time. And now, Kalen out of this game with an injury. That's not going to make play third down coming up. Lamson across the middle. Secondary. That's the first turnover this game. Started to swing. Bill linebacker 32, came over, transferred to Oregon State. Does a great job coming up on Jameer Floyd. And Gilman stopped 88 yards short of a first down. Clock under 4 minutes to go, first down. This time not as much room, but plenty enough for Montana first down. But you can see the shift in offensive philosophy by Brett Pease. Montana State's going to play that soft side defense. He's going to run the football, take what they give up. This is an incredible try. This is Montana State. Hudson gets shoved out of bounds. After a fairly short gain on first down inside the 25, though. It's more than just fun to watch with the football in his hands. The patience he displayed on that last play. He's trying to suck the defense in the middle of the bounces outside. This team is really much a short game. And then straight ahead. Stuffed. I like that Montana's keeping the football on the ground. Brett Pease, he wants to kill the clock. He doesn't want to give Montana State time to score. The Grizzlies will come away with points. As we get down to the 2-minute timeout, the game has changed. As this one is going on, the turnover has set up the Grizz in scoring position once again. Trying to get even closer, down 20-9 near the time mark.
I was born with wings, but psoriasis swooped in to clip them. Now, with Ventalis, I'm back to clear skin. Ventalis targets and blocks IL-17A plus F to involve inflammation. Most people cover 100% their skin, some even the first dose. Serious side effects like suicidal thoughts and behavior, infections, and low ability to fight them, liver problems, and inflammatory bowel disease can occur. Tell your doctor if these habits are worsening, or fevers, chills, muscle aches when cough occur, or you've had a vaccine or plan to, before starting insurance for infections, tuberculosis, and liver problems. And to get back to clear skin with Ventalis. Ask your dermatologist about Ventalis. If they job, Cleveland can change. Get out of there.
Welcome to Idle University.
Idle is
In Nashville,
the kiss of Mr. Thomas. Yes, sir, please. You have an incredible voice. Thank you. Scholarship for American Idol premieres Monday, January 26th on ABC and Hulu. And across the studio coming up that night, we will recap a defensive thriller between Miami and Texas A&M and the true story of redemption for one hurricane storm. Plus, the latest on Trinidad Chandler's Ole Miss leading Tulane. Ronnie Jones, Jake Walker are here at the sub table for second FCS semifinal as well. Let Rob receive on. It's not only he stays patient, it's coming back on the channel of this honest quarterback. It's not all day long, just taking up the defense gives him. That's interesting, though. And Vegan and Montana State seem content to let that clock roll. Does a great job in the safety filter piece. It's just shooting the offensive line, get Gilman off his track. Yeah, that's got to answer that second quarter here. That's first. Great for one young man, first two drives. He's going to get 5 yards of that. Second, he's not on the field. That's going to get a pitcher for the Montana State. He's ready. It's like 3 tackle degrees raised. Made the tackle race like John and a big defense and tackle. Really got it. He's saying it just made us ready for this other pass. He started talking through that goes well. And the clock continues to run tight. It's going to be the best of the game. Pirates was not stopping the rest. They will not be keep going. This is one of the best times. It's the red line. Ball spotted at the 5-yard line. So both sides will get organized for a very big play at the end of this first half. I like this season rolling on Monday afternoon. We got big Dallas side of offense and not far from here, but we're going to try to get to Bozeman. From Robertson Stadium, Washington State, and Utah State. It's the original conference rivalry Monday, Tuesday, on ESPN. Speaking of lanes, get back early. Applause for the Pilots like a hard thing on the ground yesterday. It's like if you Montana, they were down 13-0. They were down 20-3. Now it's 20-15. After the rushing touchdown for the young quarterback. Eight-play drive after coming up with a turnover that was a huge play. Somebody up ahead. Snap and hold, and his kick is up and good. Okay, great play inside that line. He's up and out. 29 yards. Don't get to the safety. Here's Beach. 29 yards. his eyes. When he settles pass with his eyes back, gets Petrie to bounce outside the play pass. It clears a wide open lane for Young to walk in. Great play design by Bees. Excellent execution by this Montana offense. And here we go. We have a ball game going into the second half. Just what we expected. These two teams who know each other so well. Two young from the felt like it was going to be a blowout on all sides. For much of this first half, you got to give the Grizz some credit for the way they hung in this game. They didn't have a new player on that play. Flowers, new Flower, the backup quarterbacks got the ball down, so they converted that one. 12 seconds on the clock. They're going to kick it off here. I figure Montana State getting the ball to start the second half is just going to take a knee. And that's what I would expect. But then the first half, I mean, Montana State came out, completely controlled the game from the line of scrimmage. That is not good execution on special teams by Montana. You kick it straight out of bounds. 12 seconds, that could change. I think it completely changes your thought process if you're Brent Vigen. You can see them on the sideline right now. They're having a little extra conversation over there. Do you try to get one shot down the field and get into field goal range, or at least a place where you can try to Hail Mary before half? Yeah, I mean, you have all three of your timeouts. You can use the middle of the field. I mean, it probably need 30 yards or so, but I think you take a chance here. We'll see. Listen, if you take a shot down the field and it's intercepted, it's basically a punt. So 12 seconds on the clock. Lampson being pressured. Got to protect the ball. Got to press under the ground almost by National. And no penalty flag thrown, though. And that will be the final play of the half. So Montana State maybe was thinking of their field. Instead, they'll take it to the locker room. It was a totally different game than it felt like even 15 minutes ago or so. Okay, Grizz living up to the billing. First meeting ever in the playoffs for these two ancient rivals. It's 20-16, and tonight Montana State has the lead. Montana State will get the ball to start the second half. Not that comfortable advantage. Don's trying to get in position to talk to Brent Vigen, and let's send it down the field now to Don.
Yeah, thank you, Dave. Coach Vigen. Montana found a little bit of rhythm on offense. What was the difference from your defense?
Well, I think the players, I guess, they made a couple plays, but the turnover's a big thing. You know, it's a lot different story. Vigen possessed the ball there, and not getting that opportunity. That's the way it's what I see.
Jake Fowler is turning over. So two minutes went out and admit what you have to think moving forward.
Well, there's other guys out there. Coach is going to go and do everything he can. We got to work around with that adjustment pass. But he needs to lose a great player when that happens. I'm a little forward.
Thank you.
All right, 20-16, the halftime score. Kevin Connor, Friday, Jones, Jay Walker in studio after this message. And we're on ABC stations.
Is reading a lot of stuff. Good news for White Christmas. Just be seen getting home. It's going to be later through the night. That's what I am.
Season it's how it makes you feel. With this during the sales event, it offers on select models.
Do you enjoy holiday sports? The excitement of competition. Protect it. Don't lose the excitement of national competition. Don't jeopardize women's sports and Olympic sports. Make sure your favorite athletes continue to enjoy the many important benefits provided, and ensure that we preserve and standardize name, image, and likeness rights. Help others to pass the sport at passthesport.com. Everyone's gearing up for the holidays. The best friend. And first timer. The neighborhood hero. And the out-of-towners. And it all comes together in Chevrolet.
It's Chevy Red Tag. Now, well-qualified buyers can get 0% financing on all 2026 Equinox models.
Chevrolet. Together, let's drive.
ABC 7, news you can trust to build a better Bay Area.
Incredible start to the Brawl of the Wild as we welcome you into our halftime report on a great college football Saturday. Home is the 2A, the third and fourth, the college football playoff games. Ronnie Jones, what a season it's been for Kevon Lacey.
If you're one of the best backs in the SEC all year long, you get a little bit of credit. It's a great example. Makes work in the end zone.
Hey, Walker, what a season it's been for Trent and Chambliss.
Chambliss along with the important college relationship here. So, of course, they got to win the secret again.
It was 17-3 on this. Everything really in their favor, and then Lacey was LA for
Sort started on the last day. He got that big one.
a couple of plays later, Chambliss on the scramble hits his head down. Too late. Austin Simmons came off on the first drive. Set free on this lead. On TNT, welcome into our halftime studios. Dan Cornish, Ronnie Jones, Jay Walker, Kevin Connors, and Brett Beebe. They got pretty good players on the team. Scored up by Randy.
Yes, they do. What is said by the head coach? But I think it's giving them credit, saying, look, the reason that we are where we are is they got the players. And that's okay. The players are going to make good plays. I got to respond.
Adam Jones, one of those players, making good plays for Montana State.
Adam Jones is phenomenal during this playoff, right? You look at what he did a week ago or a couple weeks ago. 2 rushing touchdowns and a receiving touchdown in the first half of this one. Already 108 yards on 8 carries from Adam Jones. He is phenomenal. When you get him out of open space, he explodes the team in the distance. Love his game when he brought to this Montana State.
Jimmy was 20-3, and everything was going Montana State's way, and then the Grizz flipped the script. How'd they do?
It's called the Brawl of the Wild. Did you not think the Grizzlies were going to show up? Grizzly games fight. They fight. So the Grizzlies showed you that fight they had to have. And what did they do? Their star players showed up that makes plays for them. They got one of the best front backs in all of FCS football. When you talk about Eli Gilbert, over 1,400 yards rushing on the season, he said, if we can find a way to get him involved in this game, the Grizzlies would have a chance. And their quarterback, that's made an impact as well. So they found a way to get him involved. So you expect in the rivalry game, the big time players have to show up. And that's what you saw this play here. It's the ball block for a reason. It's a rivalry game for a reason. The schools don't like each other. The players don't like each other. The reason the second half could be something to keep an eye on.
Coaches reluctantly giving credit to the others. Yes, I guess you're pretty good. And Dennis Sokin holding the second time in more than 100 years. These two teams are meeting in the same season. It has lived up to expectations so far. As did the Miami Texas A&M game, we didn't necessarily expect the way it was going to go, Ronnie. A ton of missed opportunities for Miami and special teams.
Consistently, Miami, 3 missed field goals over the course of the game. Receivers been great going all year long. And so it came down to what's going to make 4 plays. That was field goal by Miami. Everything was great. 3 turnovers on the other side. And in addition to that block field goal, so it came down to what's going to make a play down the stretch.
3-3 game midway through the fourth. Jay Carson back, Malachi Tony, but it's with loose.
That's all we're trying to make an extra play. That extra play for so often gets you in trouble. But the fact is, after that happened there, Miami seemed to turn it on and play to another level. They got the running game involved. Carson Beck makes some good decisions on where to go with the football.
That's Fletcher run there to play the game because it could set up this. Ronnie after the pummel, here's Tony. Oh, that's different.
They go back to him. He's been the best player on that offense all season long. I think it's a big stand for this defense later in the game.
And now Heartbeat gives Carson the Casey Concepcion just shy of the end zone. Couple plays later for the Jay Burton, all the City.
With the try to squeeze the ball to small space, they're coming in the middle, great defense, undercutting around by the defensive back there. Not asking for a ball, the Hurricane Steeler. It's the next step. If it's going to somebody in a second, but the Miami Hurricanes are just going to start
Jamie Love redemption stories. We got one from Malachi Tony today. Turnover with any pace enough.
You know what the youngsters like to say nowadays? Run that back, coach. Run that back, coach. And that's what he went there and told me. He said, coach, run that back. I love how his teammates came up to him and said, we need you to get ball. He was having a fantastic game early on. Early in the game, he let you know he was going to be an impact player with his punt return. He knew they had trouble with speed and Valentine Tony. But then when it came on the fumble, he started to wonder if what has best how he reacts with it. This was a big play here on the fumble. So what do? He goes over his head. He didn't give up on it. He just told the coach that give the opportunity back in his defense. After he fumbled, right, he would say, you always tip right with the hard and the fast. After the turnover, that's what he did.
You can see on the sideline, he was broken up by that fumble. I mean, tears coming down his face, multiple teammates coming over to him and consoling him in that moment. But how about the young man? See how he should be in high school right now. Reclassified to come to the University of Miami. He's been their best player offensively all year long. So in a crucial moment, they go back to him, and he was able to respond in a big way.
Obviously, defense was the major story. They allowed only 3 points. So many plays. Ruben Bain was exceptional today. What happened on that goal line stand late?
Well, I think the biggest thing is the window was closed during that goal line stand. They were able to make it right after the play, but all game long, they created turnovers. Guaranteed Scott, who was phenomenal in this game, was able to click on the edge and create a fumble that led to a couple of Ruben Bain blocks a field goal. Bryce Fitzgerald, the true freshman, who started playing the Guaranteed Scott injury and broke the course of the season, 2 interceptions over the course of the game. I think it was an entire group effort from Miami. Ruben Bain, Tim Mesidor, that secondary, Jacoby Thomas, Guaranteed Scott, all fantastic. And you get the feeling they got the group effort that did it as a unit. Offensively, those two guys saying that they'll score 3 points. Where was the help? I mean, where was the squeeze kept after make the extra play that you need to have on the quarterback that's not playing his best day? They can do that. That's why the season's over.
It keeps the season alive. Maybe we'll get Ohio State in a good year. Cotton Bowl and Canes moving on. And guys, only 20 years to make it. First since 2005 against the AP Top 10. Away from Miami. It came at the exact right time, and the youth picked something to W. As we come back, we'll spin ahead to the final of the fourth quarterfinal opening round playoff matchup. Oregon and James Madison, the key for the Dukes to pull on the start. We come back.
National teaching will tremendous. That's why it chases you.
How are you doing?
Great. But this isn't right. That needs to be solved. I have to end this.
So this underestimate you. They won't even see you coming.
I got this.
It's going to be all hands.
Television's a whole different show. Crazy rescues. January 8th, the city's been active. We made a catastrophic loss of lives. We had emergency ambulance on Vancouver National.
They were great at the same time.
Thursday, January 8th on BBC.
Today's student athletes can now receive unprecedented financial benefits directly from their schools, up to $20 million from each school every year. That's in addition to $4 million in scholarship payments. D1 scholarships are also being received. So are health and well-being services and financial literacy programs. Because almost everyone is going to struggle in something other than schools. The NCAA driving changes to do more for today's student athletes.
This telecast is copyrighted by the NCAA for the parties of all audience. Again, the use of this telecast of any pictures, scriptures, or accounts of the game of the NCAA is prohibited.
This is one of those experiences that never happened here before, so I think for everybody to show their best and the experience to be awesome for our players, but also for our fan base.
You need to make the excitement to go and put your best to the test, and I think that's for us that our guys certainly understand.
The Dukes are tied down once again.
We're no joke. We're no slouch. We just want to show a bit of that we're so it's on.
Great stretch.
Because on his feet, playing the violent effort as fast as we can from point A to point B.
will be just fine. This is, I don't want to say maybe versus the line, but I don't want to say that, you know, this is a team that's extremely confident. This is a team that's going to complete mission.
Well, some are saying, David, the Lions leader James Madison team that's been among the most successful in all the FBS since 2022. But Jay, there's a very good chance they have not seen anything like they're going to see any other week.
Absolutely. It's time to absolutely go and look at the field for the depth. They've got some complimentary wide receivers that are coming back and finally healthy with Owen Stewart. But the quarterback's been for him that time. Luke Simon had 8 touchdowns on the season. He can run away from the defensive back, whether it's a linebacker or safety. He's a guy who wants to know what he's on the field at all times. If he's going down and quite healthy, so people can listen to Jacoby and like Derek Barnes coming back as well. But as far as his rush offense is what drives this team. They're 15th in the country in rush yards per game. Dante Moore to be a part of that as well. But Jimmy, hopefully Texas Tech is better at stopping the run than to use. That's going to show the case for them. Tonight, remember, this is the Lions. I think it was Texas Tech all without them.
Yes. David riding the bus there to the stadium to take on Oregon later today. The monumental upset. The Duke's the Sun Belt champions to take on an Oregon team that's won 6 straight games since the loss to Indiana. We know it'll be Miami and Ohio State, Alabama and Indiana. Both of the road teams have won. Currently, this the 17th league winner against Georgia and puts the winner of James Madison and Oregon against Texas Tech. We would expect nothing else from this incredible Montana State rivalry. A 4-point game for Brandon Griffin right now.
It's holiday, let's get it under the tree. It's a sorry, Christmas Day, let's keep it up. It's like some holiday, it's the fun. There's my mom's sort of Saturday night, it's Sunday, it's all starting Christmas Day. New Year's Day. It's the party holiday induction ceremony. Chapel Road, 21 Soldier Cat, Elton John, Kelly Ashton, LOA, Stevie Wonder, LOE, City Marbles, Lauren C. Joe Younger, Soundgarden, the Light Strike, standing in a dance. 2025 holiday induction ceremony. New Year's Day on NBC. There's no sense in there's being close. Game time comes with enough pressure. Way too often, people are betting on sports, losing, and taking it out of the athletes. Only a loser would harass college athletes after losing a bet. But it happens almost every day. Root for your team. Get crazy with buzzer signs. But don't harass anyone because you lost the bet. It's time we draw the line and put an end to the abuse. Brought to you by the NCAA.
Hey, we're on 2 great teams out there tonight, and our great New Year's Eve team is gearing up for our biggest show ever, just 11 days away. You'll see artists like 50 Cent, Chapo Bro, Pitbull, Post Malone, and the living legend Diana Ross. You will not want to miss New Year's Rockin' Eve with Ryan Seacrest live December 31st at 8, 7 Central on ABC on Sweden. Want to be a great party along nothing compared to the party the team that wins the D2 championship. This is a question for the good of harmony in the back of the end zone. Well, it's 2014 on the inside, 2013 Harris State. And meantime, 1-for-1 with the second of 2 MCS semifinals. Illinois State, Jay Connell, Donald, and the Dance getting a Villanova team. It's won 23 straight at home.
With Illinois State out of the Georgia Football Conference taking on the CAA last season. It's going to be Villanova. Villanova got 3 to home. So it's going to be tough. The Red Hawks going into the very big for Villanova because your early base going to run into football. To counter on that play, they can use one game. But some real offensive stars on Illinois State side, too. Virginia South, which he beats them in the 16th receiving freshman.
Already knocked on North Dakota State. Can they take down Villanova? Adam Jones has been done about over 100 yards and 2 touchdowns in the first half. We come right back after these messages from one from an ABC station. When you're on Medicare and managing diabetes with insulin, progress is having your coffee like you like it. Without an audience. The Freestyle Libre 3 Plus sensor tracks your glucose in real time, so everyone else doesn't have to. It's the #1 CGM prescribed for Medicare. This is progress. Call now to set up home delivery. Wow. Thank you. We're talking flip phone. I'll be your text box. Jim, something wrong? Got all this pent-up energy, but nowhere to let it out. Sounds like you're ready to blow off some steam. I know just the place. What sounds like screaming thanks for in-person experience you have to stay believe. The NCAA P1 football championship attendance is encouraged. High school is planned to put no thanks for special. In every memory this time of the year, because the greatest measure of the season is how it makes you feel. The December to Remember sales event.
Lease the 2026 TX 350 for $559 a month for 36 months. Get unwrapped joy this season with handcrafted cakes perfect for any celebration. From strawberry salt cream to blueberry chiffon and traditional favorites to make your holidays even sweeter. Stop in today or order online at parisbaguette.com.
Oh, it's on. Happy holidays, honey.
Happy holidays.
Scratchers from the California Lottery.
Get unwrapped joy this season with handcrafted cakes perfect for any celebration. From strawberry salt cream to blueberry chiffon and traditional favorites to make your holidays even sweeter. Stop in today or order online at parisbaguette.com.
Get every memory this time of the year, because the greatest measure of the season is how it makes you feel. The December to Remember sales event.
Get special offers on select lists and its models.
San Francisco live on ABC 7. And welcome back to the LCS Championships. 35 hours starting to go down behind us in Bozeman, Montana. We get ready for what promises to be a brilliant second half. After the game really changed dramatically, Montana State still has a lead, but much smaller than it was 20-16. As we start the game, we finally going to be there to save us a games begin. The football because Montana State was consolidating first 3 drives, scored 3 touchdowns. Montana fled on their first drive, kicked the field goal, they were down 12 times in 3, and not looking very good. The offense, Jordan Temple getting a turnover, but the ball Montana State's last drive of the first half. It'll be a home defense, right? Flag it was all Cats in the first quarter, then the Chris Clark back in the second. Here we go, buckle up. It's going to be a great second half. First playoff meeting ever between these two old rivals. Minnesota in the national championship game on the line. Dave Fleming broadcasts while they're back with you here in Bozeman. And you can see here, there are a lot of nerves on both sides. There is, I mean, what a tight ball game you have here. We just mentioned it. The Cats came out. They really controlled the first half, and they did that because of their line of scrimmage by that offensive defense line. We can give credit to the rest. They went on the storm. They clawed back in the game, and they were down 13 points. And here we go. We got a 4-point game. The second half, winner gets a chance to go compete for a national championship. This is what everybody wanted this week. And the bragging rights that are always on the line in this rivalry are amped up big time with the states in the playoffs. Julius Davis first played in the right scrimmage and on top for run. Just as big hand had to go down and still be ahead of it. Yeah, 7 yards. It's going on the field of Donald.
And Dave Montana head coach Bobby Hawk told me that he felt like his team didn't do much different from the first and second quarter. He felt like they just just finally settled in. That was the difference. But he did point out some defensive miscues, some eye issues, discipline in that running game on defense. So you could see a change in defensive scheme at some point. This Abercrombie there with a message to the locker room. Best team wins. That's us. Let's go get it.
Well, thank you, John. Good stuff there. Pretty much dominated Montana State in the first half. About a false start out of the year. Early in the third quarter. And that's a big one. That's right tackle, Cedric Jefferson. Made the big holding call earlier in the first half. Certainly not what you want to start the third quarter if you're Montana State. All the momentum went to the Grizz. Then in that second quarter, Montana State trying to capture some air. He's had the only two penalties for the Cats in this game. Instead of second and short, it's second and 9. Gets into the shotgun. Pressure immediately throws minimal on the pass clock. And tight end, that's Providence. He gets just 3. I thought it was interesting when we talked to Justin Lamson yesterday. It was a great conversation, but he said it was he felt like he missed some throws down the field in the first matchup against Montana. You see how the Grizz are going to play their defense. They're looking up to stop the run. There are opportunities outside to take a shot. When does Justin Lamson take one? Right away into the locker room, 3rd and 5 for the Bobcats. Lamson looking left now, middle, and actually goes down. It's incomplete. That's a good garbage down. Face the landing turn. And what's it again? Now getting up. His brothers are in this game. Fans nothing a penalty on that, and with no flag was struck. Damn, you gotta take the news. He's gonna look at this first game. Just a monster hit by the safety, Micah Harper. Number 2 right there, the transfer from BYU comes up. And that's going to be targeting, I think. That is clear as day. Targeting, talking down his defenses. So, you have every indicator you need. This is going to be a first down on Montana State once this gets started. They are reviewing it. And both Taco down, so yeah, that was a direct hit to the helmet. You know, and I don't think Micah Harper was trying to do anything dirty or malicious. It looked like he was trying to get in front and kind of hit Taco on the side. Unfortunately, when you play that fast, these are the plays that sometimes happen in the game. You just got to let Taco down. It's going to be okay. So, yeah, Jerry again. Our rules expert, Jerry, you've had a chance to look at that play. What do you think? I'll tell you, Dave, what we're saying, we have a defensive player, right, the receiver, and the defensive player. He's not looking at when he's hitting. He's putting his head up, wrap up, head to the side. His head is not to the side. So I'm looking for replay to, unfortunately, to discuss movement number 2 from the game. It's not a good hit. Yeah, that's the other thing. It wouldn't just be a penalty in a first down. Thank you, Jerry. It wouldn't just be the penalty in the first down. Micah Harper would be out of the game.
There was personal foul,
It's a really great job. I think it's probably about